From the bottom of our hearts, we ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process. Thank you.
So Karmelo Anthony's family has requested a court-appointed attorney instead of using some of the $600,000, $700,000 that they got in the GoFundMe from everyone that was feeling like, oh yeah, this young man was being so bullied, let me give them money. Only for him to now be charged with first-degree murder, which means the jury saw something in it too, because the indictment, like, they got to see some things. And so where's that money gonna go? I'll tell you where it's gonna go. His parents are gonna live off of it while he goes to jail because sympathetic black people, yeah, it's the truth, gave them free money. Why can't we be sympathetic to the right shit as black people? Why do we get behind the wrong side of shit?
People who have supported Karmelo Anthony and even donated to his defense fund are upset right now because Karmelo Anthony and his family, they have filled out an application saying that they are indigent, meaning that they don't have any money, even though they have raised over $500,000. And to put salt on the wound, they have increased their goal to $1.4 million on GiveSendGo. So people are having an issue with this. People feel like they've been taken advantage of and misled.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok. This is what he does.
So let's hear from the people, then we'll get into the details.
So where's that money gonna go? I'll tell you where it's gonna go. His parents are gonna live off of it while he goes to jail because sympathetic black people, yeah, it's the truth, gave them free money.
The first-degree murder is asking a GoFundMe for $1.4 million for legal fees. But something ain't right. They done raised over $538,000 for his legal fees. But they asking for a court-appointed attorney. Asking for a court-appointed attorney. Listen, what y'all do with that money? What y'all do with that $500,000? That's $500,000. Something ain't going wrong. I don't know what his family doing, but y'all going through some money. Ain't no way you got $538,000 from GoFundMe for your legal fees and you asked for $1.4 million. Something ain't right.
This ain't just sad. It's sinful. It's shameful. Cause to me, this ain't adding up. Let's talk about that house. The family moved into a $900,000 rental in Frisco, Texas. One of the most upscale, high-end, gated communities in the area. They said it was because they were getting death threats. Okay, let's say I believe that. But why the $900K price tag? Why not a $300K safe house out in the country? Why not a secure apartment with a private security?
Well, people are very upset. I guess these are the people who gave to his fund, which I am not one of. But that's not going to stop me from looking at this from a very neutral position and determining whether or not his family grifted everybody. Is this one big misunderstanding? So let's just look at how this thing played out. All right. The controversy started with a post or a series of posts from this reporter named Sarah Fields, journalist on X, and she posted this document saying that Karmelo had applied for indigent status. It says, breaking, Karmelo Anthony submitted an indigent package to the Collin County Court requesting court-appointed legal representation as an indigent, financially destitute defendant. Okay? Now, we all know that the Karmelo family has been collecting money for him, and they've collected over $500,000. Okay? So when this dropped, she started dropping other documents, but a response came from the American Freedom Legal Fund, and they respond to Sarah Fields' post, and they say Sarah is censored, that's her name, is falsely claiming Karmelo has no legal team. That's a lie. Filing an indigent package doesn't mean he's unrepresented. It protects eligibility. Okay, his fundraiser never ended. It rolled into a higher goal to meet rising legal costs. That's normal. All right. He's referencing the fact that They are asking now for $1,396,000. Now, let's look at the rules for this indigent package, okay? I'm going to the website of Collin County, and it says Fair Defense Plan for Collin County District Courts. Now, let's go to the page that deals with indigent applications, okay? Now, indigent's determination. Indigent means financially unable to hire a private counsel. That's what people have a problem with. They feel like he can hire a private counsel because he collected all this money. All right. Now, after reading this, I've come to the conclusion that Karmelo himself does qualify for this indigent designation. Before I start getting into the weeds of this, you have to understand that the courts are looking at Karmelo as an individual. They are not looking at the money that his parents have. They're not looking at his family wealth or whatever that may be. They're looking at him as an individual. He's being charged as an adult. So they're trying to determine whether he is eligible for a court-appointed attorney, if at some point that need arises. Now, his representatives are saying that he's represented. He has legal counsel, but I guess they want to make sure that they check this box just in case his funds run out and he does need a court-appointed attorney at some point. And based on this application criteria, Karmelo does meet the standard to receive a court-appointed attorney. So the next question is the fund in Karmelo's name or is it in his parents' name? So let's go to his GiveSendGo page and take a look. Okay, right here on the right, it says campaign funds will be received by Kayla Hayes. Kayla Hayes is his mother. So the funds will be received by her. They're in her name. So they are not in Karmelo's name. So technically, Karmelo is indigent. Okay. And as we look at the requirements or the eligibility section of this document, it says factors not to be considered. 1, the accused posting of bail or ability to post bail. And 2, the resources available to friends or relatives other than the accused spouse. So he doesn't have a spouse and they cannot consider the resources available to friends or relatives. His mother is his relative. If she has the funds, they can't consider that as part of his income. So technically he is indigent. And I understand why they are applying for this ability to be able to get a public defender because, you know, I guess they are not certain on how much this case is going to cost, and they're maybe not sure that they have enough to cover the legal fees for him through this fund. And also, you got to remember that these cases often go up on appeal. So he has to take that into consideration as well. And he might need a public defender for that. He may not have funds for that. And probably after this misunderstanding, I don't think he's going to get a lot more funds coming in. So that $540,000 or however much it is probably going to be pretty much the full amount that he's going to get. So I think they're doing the prudent thing. I think they're doing the smart thing and, you know, not giving up his eligibility for being assigned a public defender. He may need one. So I understand why people are upset by this. I understand why there's a lot of confusion around this, but this is what it is. Maybe you might want to share this video with some of the people that are upset over this. And thanks for stopping by and checking me out. And if you like the video, hit the like button. And until next time, as always, peace and stay safe.
So
what's so sad is that they literally threw their own son under the bus for financial gain. That's just what this is, because they should have took a plea deal for that boy. They should have took a plea deal for him, and they did not do that, and now he is facing life in prison, and that is so freaking sad. But they hustled y'all though. They played on y'all emotions because he was black, and I don't even know, I mean, honestly, they knew the whole time that he did it.
Good mother morning world. I am so disgusted. I promise you, I'm so disgusted. What I just heard is it made me so disgusted this morning. It's crazy. Now, like, the whole world was invested in talking about the Karmelo Anthony situation. Sometimes I tell you, these black people, boy, they just the worst. They the fucking worst sometimes. Hear me out. Hear me the out, okay? Because this shit don't make no sense. I'm trying to wrap this shit around my head and comprehend some of this bullshit that I just heard. Everybody and their mama was invested for even talking about or heard about the situation with Karmelo Anthony, because I think it's disgusting how some of these families think. And it's not just black people, but sometimes, to me, my opinion, sometimes black people just think about the dumbest shit to buy and purchase and don't think about the long-term shit or the main source of what they need the money for. You feel me? I promise you, I don't know what the fuck his family was thinking. I don't know what the fuck is going on with people. What's wrong with somebody that would do something like that? The whole purpose of raising the money was to get for the child.
Y'all, so I deleted my video about Karmelo Anthony family because is that not true? Because I don't like that. Now, it's everywhere. Everybody's talking about it. So is it true? Do they want the money or do they not? Like, I mean, that's the real big question here, because that's the point that I was trying to make in my video. But they said new car, new house, gated community, all that. So what's really tea about it? Like, do anybody know the truth? Because I'm not understanding why is that going around. I mean, literally, I heard it. But if I'm wrong, I'm going to start deleting the videos because y'all got me, y'all not finna clip farm me. So, and y'all probably already did. But guess what? It don't mother. And I said what the fuck I said. Do they want the money? I mean, like, what's really going on? I don't know. It's so many rumors that go around on the internet. But y'all know how the internet is. So it's no reason why I should sit here and delete my video. But I did because I'm for my people at the end of the day. And I need to know, do they want some money again? Did they say they want some money?
Because to me, this ain't adding up. Let's talk about that house. The family moved into a $900,000 rental in Frisco, Texas. One of the most upscale, high-end, gated communities in the area. They said it was because they were getting death threats. Okay, let's say I believe that. But why the $900K price tag? Why not a $300K safe house out in the country? Why not a secure apartment with a private security? Why the luxury zip code? Then let's talk about the car. A neighbor told reporters that a brand new car showed up soon after they moved in. New paper tags, fresh off the lot, expiring June 4th. And you mean to tell me that was paid for with security expenses? Or was that just mom and dad enjoying the donation run? The boy should have had a lawyer day one. I'm talking about top tier, no games, murder case attorney behind him. Retainers paid, hours billed, motions filed. But instead, we got a family blowing money on a house and a car. Talking about bodyguards and living expenses. And now begging for another $1.4 million.
Come on, dawg.